What a weekend between the Packers' loss and that weather. Oh my goodness, did you question and think to yourself, what is causing these strong of winds? What could possibly do it? Well, let's break it down here, right? Let's talk about what was going on. So if you imagine a can of soda pop, right? It's got a different pressure inside the can versus what we're living in. It's totally different. So when you pop it open, it sizzles out and releases the pressure. And once it stops making that noise, that means your pressure has been equalized. Well, that's exactly what Mother Nature wants to do. Now, if you have a stronger pressure system, it's going to take a little bit longer. It's going to have more force once you open that can. But once it equals out, it stops. So that's the same thing with wind. When you have temperatures at 13 degrees into the northern states, and it is 78 degrees right now down into Miami, that is two different pressure systems, two major temperature differences that want to equal out. That's just how it works. So we've got a low pressure and a high pressure, and we get the winds funneling between it, giving us a cold snap right now. Meanwhile, off behind it, we're seeing some mild air building into the mountains. But we're going to see some strong winds continuing both today and through the rest of this week. Why? Well, it doesn't matter. If you have a weak high pressure and a low pressure, you're going to get winds in between them. These are called isobars, the pressure differences. The tighter packed they are, if you ever see these on maps, that means you're going to have stronger, feistier, gustier winds, and that's exactly what we had behind this last low pressure system and building in once again right now. So why does this happen during fall? It's because the poles are getting much colder than the equator. It's usually the gales of November, and this is very, very typical. Notice we are going to see another system giving us winds up to nearly 40 to 50 miles per hour possible once again as we close out this week, which means by this weekend and for the middle of November, we're looking at below average temperatures surging in. So how much wind and force does it need to actually move items? You just need a 3-mile-per-hour wind to move a leaf, 28-mile-per-hour wind to knock that garbage can on over, and a 67-mile-per-hour wind, which we were pretty close to knock you over, and to roll that car about a 90-mile-per-hour gust. So hope you guys learned something today, and that's it for Breaking It Down with Brittany. We'll be right back.